Get ready for your daily dose of WordPress and web development tips, tricks, and insights to help you find success with WordPress. You're listening to WP the Podcast with your hosts, David Blackman and Tim Streifler.
Hey everybody, welcome to WP the Podcast. I'm David Blackman.
And I'm Tim Streifler.
And it's been an insanely long time since we've recorded, but we're happy to be back. Episode 612, Why Divi is Still the Best Page Builder for WordPress. We couldn't think of a better place to start than with our tried and true platform that Tim and I, obviously, if you know us, if you follow us or you listen to us, we are huge Divi enthusiasts.
Yeah, absolutely. And so since we have been away for quite some time, we're 9 months since we published our last episode, we figured we'd kind of go back to our roots, go back to some of the really core episodes since it's been a while. And so, yeah, as David mentioned, starting with Divi and talking about why it's the best page builder in the world is a great place to start out the podcast again.
Yeah, and I'm going to start us off with number one. It's the most popular WordPress theme in the world. Divi has become the most popular WordPress theme in the world. Now, not only page builder, this is themes, period. You know, there are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of WordPress themes in the world, and Divi has become number one. They have millions of users, and it is an insanely powerful tool that a beginner can build a website with that's never even used WordPress before, or a developer who has some chops can build anything on the planet with it. It's just a great tool.
Yeah, and like we like to say, Divi, and why it's so popular is Divi is powerful enough for professionals, but easy enough for beginners to use, and so you get the best of both worlds there. So the next reason why Divi is still the best page builder for WordPress is with its newest features within the last year and a half, 2 years maybe, it's now closed the gap with other page builders. And so there was a time that Divi had fallen a little bit behind with some of its competitors. And so some of its newest features being the theme builder. So now you can create custom headers and footers and archive pages and category pages. And then with conditional logic, you can say where you want those custom things to appear, whether it's on all pages, on your default template, or only on certain types of pages like blog posts or WooCommerce products, for example. And then dynamic content being another big one, the WooCommerce builder being another. So all those features that have now it's fully caught up with its competitors, and the features are actually better implementation than the competitors as well. And so that's just another reason why Divi is still the best page builder for WordPress.
Third point on our list is the Divi community is the most vibrant. They are incredible. That's actually where Tim and I met, was in Divi Facebook groups. I was fortunate enough to be a part of the very first Facebook group that Divi started and was there from the very beginning, from when that group started, and we helped build that group up to, which is now the main Elegant Themes Facebook group, for Divi. Elegant Themes manages it and stuff. But it's huge. I mean, the Divi community is amazing. I mean, there are hundreds of thousands of people across the groups, and they're all super helpful. I mean, they've got some of the most talented, amazing people in the world that can build anything with WordPress, and they're giving of themselves freely and their time to answer questions and to be helpful and stuff. And I think that's what makes Divi so great. And look, all of these other Facebook groups for like the competitors of Divi and other WordPress themes and stuff, they're just as helpful and stuff. But Divi was kind of the originator. It was the theme that kind of established and realized that, holy cow, there's a lot of power in the numbers, and the community it's like a microcosm of WordPress. If you've been to WordPress meetups and stuff, there are now Divi meetups all around the world and stuff. There will be a DiviCon at some point. There will be a big Divi Convention that Elegant Themes puts on. And Nick, I'm putting the pressure on you. If you don't put it on soon, guess what? Tim and I might put it on. We might be the first DiviCon.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It was supposed to be this year, but there's this little thing called the coronavirus global pandemic. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yeah.
It's been in the news a little bit. It's kind of changed everything in terms of in-person events and conferences. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
So the next reason why Divi is still the best page builder for WordPress is Divi has workflow features that allow you to drastically speed up build time. So if you're comparing Divi to its competitors, to me, this is the killer app, so to speak. This is the thing that really separates it from the pack. And all of these workflow features allowing you to do find and replace. So say, for example, you want to remove a color and replace it with the color on your entire page, you can do that with Divi. And so if you decide, you know what, I don't like that color, I want to change it to this, you can do that super quickly rather than having to go in and do that on each module. And so being able to copy stuff and paste stuff, whether it's styling or settings, being able to select different things and change things all at once, there's so many different workflow features. Divi calls them efficiency tools. I tend to call them workflow features, but they're one and the same. And those are things that the competitors don't have, and that really separates Divi from the pack.
Awesome. And guess what? We've got a bonus of why Divi is still the best page builder. And it's because they've got the biggest third-party marketplace. If you're a product developer like Tim and I are two of the most successful, well-known Divi product companies in the world. If you are a product creator, if you create plugins or themes or layouts or anything, Divi's an amazing place to do that. The audience is there. Nick and the team at Elegant Themes is very, very supportive of the third-party marketplace. They've always supported it. They shout it out from the rooftops when a new product's released or launched. They have their own internal, product review. They just don't do it for anyone. They have an entire team that manages that. And Elegant Themes is launching a marketplace here soon. So you don't even need to do what Tim and I needed to do originally, which was to build up an audience and build our own audience and nurture it and do all of that stuff. Elegant Themes is about to have their own marketplace, and you can submit your products there, which is huge. So another revenue stream for web developers.
Yeah, and if you're not a web developer, maybe you're just a Divi user, the benefit to having the biggest third-party market is there's always going to be plugins that will help you do more with Divi. And so Divi can't and shouldn't be able to do anything you can imagine, but third-party developers, as David mentioned, can create plugins that add features and functionality and templates and layouts and all of that. And so Divi having the biggest third-party market is there's so much out there that anything you can think of to want to be able to do, or any type of design template that you're going to need, it's going to be available already because of the biggest third-party market that exists with Divi.
Well, Tim, how does it feel to be back?
Oh, it feels amazing.
It does.
It's probably longer than our average episode length, but that's okay. It's the first one back in a long time.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I'm really glad we're back. I really hope that you enjoy. If you're watching this, or if you do watch this going forward, I really, really hope you enjoy watching this process behind the scenes and stuff. So tomorrow we've got another great topic for you, 5 SEO tips you can implement today. Tim?
Take care. Bye-bye.
Until tomorrow. We'll see you then.
We've come to the end of today's episode of WP the Podcast. Join us tomorrow for more daily tips and strategies designed to help you run your WordPress business toward success. Remember to subscribe to WP the Podcast so you can stay up to date with each episode. And don't forget to rate and review us. We'll see you again tomorrow right here on WP the Podcast.